Zombie Peddler shuffles from ruin to ruin, peddling wares with a crooked grin and the promise of something you desperately want, though you'll never know the true cost. It appears in places no merchants should be. Cursed villages, collapsed cathedrals, silent cities long since abandoned. It carries a cart full of forgotten things, all gleaming just enough to tempt a hand forward. What it sells might be useful, might be cursed, or might be nothing at all. What it wants in return? Sometimes coin, sometimes time, and sometimes something you didn't know you had. Welcome to another episode of Make a Monster, where I, Kelfecil, create awesome monsters for RPGs. Let's talk about a different kind of undead, the kind that doesn't groan, doesn't chase you, and definitely doesn't follow orders. So this is a zombie peddler, an undead huckster who deals in distraction, deception, and control. The idea for this monster came from a blend of inspirations. I've always loved those NPCs in games that sew up selling wares in bizarre places, especially when they clearly shouldn't be there. So take for example the mysterious merchant in Resident Evil 4 or the weird peddler in Dark Souls. So I thought, what if they weren't just quirky but actually undead? Well, the zombie peddler's abilities are designed to challenge players mentally, not just mechanically. Take its ability It's a Bargain, for example. This is a battlefield trick where the peddler tosses fake coins, creating difficult terrain in a small area. The best part? If a player wants to collect the coins, they need to waste not one, but 2 full turns. This isn't just a mechanical effect, it's a temptation, a test. Will your players ignore the gold, knowing it's probably a trap, or will that one greedy rogue waste precious time scooping up coins while the fight moves on? This lets you, the game master, watch personality traits come to life in actual combat. Another key feature, cunning action, which is a rather simple one, is very fitting for the zombie peddler in this case, because it's built to avoid direct confrontation as a monster. It dashes, it hides, it disengages, it basically tries to slip through alleyways, ducking behind carts, vanishing into smoke. It's not here to win a fight, it's here to outlast it. And while it's not built as a social NPC, I added the huckster trait to give it an edge in persuasion. It's perfect really, because it can pop up between dungeon runs offering strange deals, and because of the high charisma score that it has, you can really lean into its personality, make it sly, charming, or just unsettlingly polite, honestly. When designing this, I didn't want to just make another zombie. I wanted a foil, something that reveals more about the party than itself. The zombie peddler forces players to think about value, risk, and whether a deal that seems too good to be true is it actually true? And what I love the most about it is how flexible it is, because you can drop it in almost any campaign. In a haunted forest where the peddler emerges with potions made from ghost mushrooms, a war-torn city where the peddler sells maps to basically nowhere, or you could even make it recurring, honestly, the same peddler showing up again and again, no matter how far the party travels. They never see it walk in, they just see it there, and with a fresh card full of misfortune as well. So if you want a monster that adds tactical manipulation, temptation, and narrative flavor, and maybe make it give it that recurring weird NPC energy, then the zombie peddler is perfect for your next encounter. The token artwork for this monster was created once again by the amazing Duskycat, who I regularly work with, and as always you can find the full stat block and art on my website. If you like this weird undead, make sure to check out all the other undead merchant style monsters that I'm releasing as part of this series. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've ever had a player fall for a deal that they definitely shouldn't have made. Until next time, may Starlight guide your way, my friends. Bye bye!